I'm going to talk about a very unpleasant reality, and that is called hell. You see, I know about hell. 14 years ago, when I overdosed, and in my mind it was not even intentional, on alcohol and pills. See, I was in a situation where I didn't know where to go. I was running out of money. My family in California would have nothing to do with me. I didn't think my other family would take me back, and I felt cornered. Had no idea of Jesus at all. No idea. So I took the pills and the alcohol. I was in a motel room in Castaic, California. I remember, I'll never forget that town. And I also remember they had turned off the phone. I couldn't call out, but I could call 911. And something made me call 911. And they came, got me, and they handcuffed me because they didn't know. They didn't know who I was and if I was armed or anything like that. And they took me in an ambulance to the hospital. And that's where I began my new life. But before I began my new life, I went to hell because I was at death's door. A lot of it has been blotted out, I'm fortunate, but this is what I do remember, and I'll never forget it. This is what I know for certain about hell. There's no peace, not an instant of peace. Your thoughts are completely disconnected, disoriented. You can't grab onto anything. There's no sense of reality like we have here. This is my personal experience. I believe hell is different for every soul. But I couldn't grab onto anything, any reality. I was seeing my past, I was seeing, but it wasn't connected. Nothing, it was disjointed. I can't even describe it. It was the most uncomfortable, horrible thing I've ever experienced. That's all I can remember. When I came out of it, the doctors were saying, "Oh, you were talking about demons, seeing demons." Now, I don't remember those, but if they told me I was talking about them, I saw them. Here's what else I know about hell. Not so much from that experience, but from more recent experience. And that's a mental experience of hell. Hell is committing the same sin that sent you to hell, okay, over and over and over, and being tormented in the parts of your body where you sinned. Let's say you're a liar, okay, your tongue. Fornicator, you know what I'm talking about. And there's no pleasure, only remorse, only horror, only the realization that that is what sent you to hell forever and ever and ever. It's barring the flames, that's barring the separation from God, because that's the worst torment of hell. And I know that. Separation from God. Because when I was in that hospital in California, I couldn't get to God. There was no way. God was as distant as could be, and there are no words for it. Why am I talking about this now? Because I had the experience tonight, a mental experience. I was kind of shown what hell is like when you die in your sin, and it's what I just explained over and over again, deriving no pleasure in it, only horror at the sin, and no peace, constant torment. I believe it's different for everyone, but there is nothing worse. And we have to think about how we have to be awake to what it is and get our thinking right so that no matter what, we would rather die than commit sin and go there.